welcome back to GT7. This is SLYRED, and today we are tuning the Camaro ZL1 1LE package, the 2018. No muscle car should be this fun to drive. I love this car. On a road course, I love this car. It handles great. And it's big enough to battle in there. When the AI gets pushy, you just knock them over. This car is super fun to drive, guys. You're going to like this tune. It's fast. It's got 1,004 horsepower, and it's tuned for 800 pp. On racing hards, it handles like a dream. I was chuckling to myself. I'm like, I just can't believe how fun this car is to drive. And it rumbles like a beast being released from the earth. It's, yeah, this is one of my favorite cars now. Anyway, I was rolling around with the livery today, guys, and I came up with this livery. If you like it, you can go to my page and give me a like and a share. And if you want it for your collection, you can add it. If not, okay. Anyway, let's go look at the parts. I think we were able to buy quite a few parts, even ultimate parts, if I remember right. Titanium connecting rods and pistons, and weight reduction stage 1 through 5, and the carbon fiber propeller shaft. Pretty cool. I wish we could have got that supercharger, but they let us have one. So we got the bore up, the high compression pistons. You don't need the power restrictor or the ballast. I didn't use either one of them. About the fully customized computer, the racing crankshaft, the fully customized LSD, the increased body rigidity, the polished ports, the engine balance and tuning. We've got the high-end torque supercharger, the racing intercooler, the racing air filter, the racing muffler, the racing exhaust manifold, the racing brake pads, and the slotted racing disc brakes. We bought the racing clutch and flywheel, fully customized suspension, brake balance controller. You don't have to buy that if you didn't want. I didn't use it, so active LSD controller. Yeah, so you don't need to buy the sports one if they let you buy the racing one. The fully customized racing transmission. And we are tuning with racing hard tires. We bought racing rain. You're not going to need it for this track, but you might need it on another one. Let's go look at the tune. I just can't believe how fun this car is to drive. Probably because it doesn't weigh anything, especially for a big old muscle car like a Camaro. And this is not engine swapped or nothing. It's the motor that comes with it. We are tuning the Camaro ZL1 1LE package 2018. The engine in it is the LT4 Camaro, not the LS, but the LT. We're tuning for 800 pp, and we didn't have to tune nothing down. It's at 778.29, so you can get into any of the 800 pp races, and believe me, you will blow their doors off with this car. Your horsepower is 1,004 horsepower. Your torque is 811.7. That's close to Pagani torque, the Wyra. And it only weighs 2,824 pounds. And this is a really big car. So anything under 3,000 pounds is light, and especially when it's this big. We're using racing hard tires and fully customized suspension. Body height adjustment is 85 in the front, 81 in the rear. Anti-roll I got set at 5 in the front, 3 in the rear. Damping ratio compression is 35 and 35, front and rear. Damping ratio expansion, 45 and 45, front and rear. The natural frequency is 2.95 in the front and 3.95 in the rear. The negative camber angle is set at 2.7 in the front and 3.9 in the rear. The toe angle I have at 0.03 out in the front and 0.17 in the rear. I think this car handles so well because of the differential, but don't skip out on the camber angle and the toe angle. It helps this car turn. It's a big old beast, so that's why the numbers are higher all the way around on the bottom down here. 10, 30, and 30, and you're going to need it. I've seen people try to do 10, 10, and 20, and that rear end wants to slide out. I went off into the dirt on one part of the track, and because I wasn't paying attention, that's all right, though. We just spit a little grass in the air, and off we went. And then another car tried to wreck me, and I'm like, excuse me, I outweigh you. Get out of my way. Anyway, the aerodynamics is 185 in the front, or no, 165 in the front and 395 in the rear. We didn't take anything out of the output adjustment on the ECU. We didn't add no ballast weight. We didn't change the ballast positioning. We didn't take nothing out of the power restrictor. We have the fully customized racing transmission. Our top speed is set to 370. I did change all the gears. So make sure your gears match my gears. On this one, I tuned from the top to the bottom. But I did do the final gear first, and then I went first gear, second gear, third gear, and so on. Not like my usual where I tune from the bottom up. This time I tuned from the top down. But if you need a closer look, pause the video. I bought a lot of parts, so make sure your parts match my parts. We are using the supercharger high-end torque. If you need a closer look at the suspension and the differential, pause the video. But I think you guys will be surprised with this car. I'll show you a couple laps at the Dragon Trail reverse with this car, and I had fun. I was like, man, I got to race my friends in this car. This car is fun to drive, and it handles good. It'll go around any corner. But if you want to cut it loose, you can too. Do a little drifting. But if you want it to stick like glue, it will. This car is a beast. You guys are going to be impressed with it. I think you're going to like it. If you have any problems with it, write it in the comments down below. If you have any improvements you'd like to tell me about tuning this car, write them in the comments down below. Below. I can't talk tonight. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel, and you guys have been really good about watching my videos. But I have more people watching my videos than I have subscribers. I'm not telling you you have to. I'm just saying if you could do me a favor, subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. But anyway, if there's any cars you'd like to see me tune, street cars, race cars, engine swap cars, GR1, GR2, GR3, GR4, GT500, whatever. I will tune any car except for the Evo with the Escudo engine swap. That car's still broken. Don't bring that to me. I'll throw it in the trash. All right. Let's go watch a couple of laps with this car. I think you guys are going to like it. I think you'll be impressed with it. And once you drive it, you're going to go, wow, he's right. This car is a beast. And when you get in any straightaways, man, you are just gone. You're like up over 200 miles an hour with no problem. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. Everyone, have a great day.